The nation's employment last year saw the largest on-year increase in over 2 decades as the nation gets to recover from the impact of COVID restrictions. It could be a similar story for this year too, but there are concerns over an economic slowdown. Our Shin Ha-young with this report.
The number of people employed in South Korea last year rose by the most for any since 2000. Data released by Statistics Korea on Wednesday shows that almost 28.1 million people were in employment in 2022, with an on-year increase of 816,000, which is almost 3 times the government's December estimate. That's slightly below the record figure from the year 2000, which saw the number of workers increase by some 882,000. While all age groups above 15 contributed to the growth, people aged 60 and over accounted for more than half of the total on-year gain, adding 452,000 jobs. For the same period, the employment rate among those aged 15 and above came to 62.1%, up 1.6 percentage points from the year before, recording an all-time high since 1963 when the data was first compiled. Last year's results came after South Korea's eased COVID-19 restrictions.
In 2022, an increase of activity due to a recovery in daily life, a rise in exports, as well as the demand for care services led to the overall job growth.
By industry, the healthcare sector added the most jobs, followed by manufacturing as well as restaurants and accommodation. On the other hand, those in wholesale and retail, as well as finance and insurance, saw an on-year decrease. Meanwhile, Statistics Korea forecasts 2023's employment rate to be similar to last year. However, it expected the job growth to slow down, citing a slower economy. The government's outlook is that the number of people employed will rise by 100,000 in 2023, while the Bank of Korea and the Korea Development Institute each forecast the number of people in work to increase by fewer than 100,000. In response, the government is planning to reform the labor market structure, including working hours and minimum wage. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.